You're watching CBS 5 News, asking tough questions, getting you answers, telling it like it is.
It's 5:56. You've heard us say there's an app for that, but there are so many applications you can download to your smartphone these days. It's kind of hard to keep track, right?
Yeah, we put the Mac Geek to work to find us the new cool apps that are out there. And we first introduced you to Brian Sheely this summer when he was first in line. Remember that for the iPhone? Well, he's back this morning by popular demand. We got emails after you came on our show. It was like, we want to see more of that guy. So we brought Brian back to kind of introduce us to some new kind of cool apps that are going on out there. What do you have for us today?
So this morning I've got an app. It's called Beyond Ynth.
Okay.
It's basically like a puzzle game, but it's sort of it's kind of cutesy and something that your kids could probably play and something that you could play too. It's actually you play this character of a ladybug, and you're roaming around like all these environments, and you're trying to protect yourself from the elements, from like falling acorns and the sun as it beats down on you. And so basically you move along throughout these different environments, and it's actually pretty cool. The controls are really simple to use, and
up and down.
Yeah, you basically move throughout the levels, and you can springboard up on these little springs, and ladies will like this. You run around collecting diamonds, which is pretty cool.
Oh, that is cool. So now, what does something like this cost, and can you use it on just about anything, or is it mainly just for like an iPhone or an iPad?
So it can be used on the iPad, and they have a version of it for the iPhone as well. So it's pretty useful, something that you can use from device to device.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you've got another one, and we have actually video of this next one. It's called Art Puzzles HD.
Yeah.
And is this one free?
Art Puzzles HD is actually free. Yeah. You can.
What does this one do?
So basically, Art Puzzles is all about putting together jigsaw puzzles as as you're sitting around. Jigsaw puzzles are definitely not one of those things that you carry around with you all the time. So,
right, but you could do that.
So you can actually just use your fingers, and you can touch and drag the pieces along, and and put together puzzles. And it's free, but there's all sorts of packs that you can buy from the store of all sorts of different artists and all sorts of different classical painters and stuff, so Monet and Rembrandt and all that stuff.
Cool.
And it's very cool. It's definitely a pinky up kind of game, because it plays classical music in the background as you're flipping through it. So
it's kind of soothing as well.
Yeah, definitely soothing.
You got another hot app for grillers out there, right?
Absolutely. One of my favorite things to do in the whole world is to grill. And this app it's made by Weber, which makes the grills and the grilling supplies. And basically, you can go in here and you can view full-size, full-screen pictures of all the food you're making. You can add a grocery list. And actually, the nice thing is you can send the grocery list to somebody else so that they can buy all the food for you.
Oh, okay, there you go.
And then while you're actually looking through the recipe, it gives you instructional how-to videos on how to basically do a lot of the things that it's telling you to do. So preheat your grill, you can watch a video on how to do that. And then it'll say, if you've got cook it on this side for 8 minutes or that side for 8 minutes, you can actually start a timer right from inside the app, which is it's really pretty handy way to cook.
The only thing it doesn't do is flip the burgers.
No, it doesn't flip the burgers for you, but I'm sure you could use the iPad to do that if you wanted to too.
And that one's how much? That one's $4.99.
That was $4.99, yeah, and it's also available on the iPhone and the iPod Touch, as well as the iPad.
Okay, real quick, we got one last one we can do really fast. What is that?
So this is the how-to videos from Howcast. Howcast.com is a service that basically gives you a bunch of how-to videos, instructional videos on all sorts of things.
Oh, I see.
And so you can go through here and you can actually search for all sorts of how-to instructional videos on various topics, and hundreds of them throughout their library. And this one here is a instructional video on how to start a garden club.
Oh, wow.
Look at that.
But as you're going through, you can actually see a listing of the things that you'll need to accomplish these tasks, and you can go in and read like a step-by-step instructional bit as you're going through each piece.
And that's free.
That's completely free.
Gosh, there's so much that you can get just from your phone these days. It's pretty cool. Brian Sheely, thanks for being live with us. Will you come on again sometime?
Absolutely, I'd love to.
I love it.
Good. Keep looking for cool stuff for us to do. We appreciate it. We need somebody to help us out.
6 o'clock straight up. We'll be right back with your top stories.
Stay with us.